let's have a normal time, guys. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a normal time today, guys. It's gonna be nice and chill, nice and normal. We're gonna have a great time. Nothing's wrong. Nothing ever happens on the Moresty stream. Happy fun, la la la. Shit, it's Nintendo. It's gonna be Nintendo, isn't it? The shoe, bro! It's back again! It's back again, gamers! It's the shoe guy! It's the shoe guy, gamers! The shoe guy is back! And apparently worse than ever! We've already watched one of his videos, and it sucked! But I've heard this one sucks too. Now, if it turns out to be good, I'll give him his props. So why do people hate Nintendo by original paradigms? Now, if you're asking me, I like Nintendo. I'm not married to Nintendo. So if Nintendo have been up to some bullshit, I'd want to hear about that. You'd want to hear about that, right? I'd want to hear about it. You'd want to hear about it. I'd want to hear about it. I'd want to hear about it. So, what have you got for me, big man? What have you got for me? Have you got some stuff? Some stuff? Is that Scott the Was in the middle? So what, you see a white guy with glasses and you immediately get racist? Yeah, I'm disappointed in this community. Jesus Christ. Is that all it is here? Like, is it black guy wearing Hawaiian shirt is also musty, yeah? Unreal. Referee. Give him a yellow card. One more time, Saul, and it's a red, okay? He apologized. VAR check complete. Alright, let's go, gamers. Let's have a look.
What are you doing?
Oh, even worse, I wish it was Scott. It's fucking Plain Rock, isn't it? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah.
I'm so glad I get to be the first person to do this.
Okay, I'm jumping ahead. I'm not seeing Plain Rock smash some shit. I'm okay, thank you. Hey, Demeets, sort out your boy. Demeets, that's your boy. Sort him out. You shared a hotel with him at 2 minute games. Sort your boy out. Don't just stop breaking stuff. It's not very nice.
Nintendo is quite possibly the most anti-consumer company of all time.
Of all time? I don't know. At the moment, if you're asking me, well, with what Sony's been up to lately, I don't know about that, broski. I'll be honest with you. I think Sony's taking the cake.
Gamers generally agree, but recently there's been some things happening that go deeper than just a company being greedy. We all know about the usual stuff.
Also, Mr. Original Paradigms, I can't help but notice something. The shoe collection's gone. Hang on. I can't help but know what happened to the shoes? I'm a bit confused here. Now, I am having a quick scan. In all fairness, this is something, he has, like, changed locations for, hang on. Oh my god, hang on. Oh my god. This would be kind of funny, gamers. Hold. This was the last video we watched, right? Influencer fatigue is real. Let's have a look. Oh my god, he changed this setup one video later. Oh my god, gamers. He changed it one video later. Why'd you change the setup? One video later? What? What? Because we made fun of your shoes? What? That's not... No! We like your shoes! You know, you had a personality, you know? What? That's not fair! And I know, gamers, if you're asking me, he's recording this in a... Hang on, let me see. Oh, okay, he literally just was like, I'm gonna sit on the sofa for this. I'm gonna sit on the sofa for this one. Good lord, alright, interesting.
Things happening that go...
Don't fancy recording in your bedroom, no? Not anymore, what?
Deeper than just a company being greedy. We all know about the usual stuff like the broken Joy-Cons, recycled games, the lawsuits, and charging $80 for their exclusive games like Mario Kart World.
Let's have it, okay. Let's go through each claim.
Greedy. We all know about the usual stuff like the broken Joy-Con.
Joy-Cons suck. I don't think anyone should ever simp for the Joy-Cons. They are a disaster. They're an absolute disaster. And the fact that Nintendo didn't get more shit for them drifting is terrible. Worst controller they've ever made in their lives. 1 point for original paradigms.
recycled games.
What do you mean recycled games? Is it the classic no one knows what a sequel is anymore? The trees in the background bears shoes as fruit. Oh, does it? Hang on.
Greedy. We all know.
Do you think that's what he's doing? He says money doesn't grow on trees, but shoes certainly do, right? He's watching his shoe collection grow. He's growing That's a good point. That's a good shout. 10 points to Slurpee. That's what he's doing.
Know about the usual stuff like the broken Joy-Cons, recycled games.
I don't know what he means with his recycled games. He's talking about Switch 2 editions, I think. Well, then why didn't he show it if he meant that?
He took his sneakers off. He's no longer Sneakers O'Toole.
He's just a tool, right? Yeah, why didn't he say it? If he means the Switch 2 editions, why didn't he just show it? Like, what does he mean recycled games? I don't understand what he means.
The lawsuits.
Nintendo's, well, what's wrong with them suing Trump over the tariffs? If we're talking about the Power World one, that could be a bit more questionable, although I haven't really looked too much into it, but it does seem a bit strange on Nintendo's part. At least in terms of, like, certain things, from what I've seen. What's wrong with them suing Trump over the tariffs? What's wrong with that? Does he not like that Trump got sued specifically? Positively beard scratching, that one.
And charging.
And they weren't the only company. Thank you for pointing that out, comment. They weren't the only company suing for the tariffs neither. So what did you mean by that?
Suits and charging $80 for their exclusive games like Mario Kart World. But now the company.
Yeah, I don't think they definitely. Yeah, they. Still can't believe they did that, I'll be honest. And what, Fire Emblem's looking like it's going to be $80 as well? And if anybody on my chat ever says, but it's $70 digital, I'm killing you. I'm killing you right now. I'm killing you right now. Let me know who it is in the chat so I can kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now. Don't defend it.
These decisions are affecting the entire market, and it's worse than you might realize. And it all starts with nostalgia. In the new Nintendo Direct, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake was teased for the Switch 2. People have been.
And what's up?
Nintendo Direct, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake was teased for the Switch 2. People have been begging for a new Zelda for years, and everyone was hyped right until they realized this game is being marketed as a remaster of the Nintendo 64. This is the 8th time that Ocarina of
Who? Okay, well, now I'd like for you to show me who, because a lot of the conversations I saw were people quite happy that they're getting a new Zelda game. I didn't see any. Chuck, did you see any of this? I have seen people going, I hope it was a new, I was hoping it'd be a new game, but like, what are we talking about here? But yeah, hang on.
As a remaster of the Nintendo 64. This is the 8th time that Ocarina of Time.
Chat, he has to be doing it on purpose. 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 I think you mixed up Star Fox with Ocarina of Time. God, where is it? Oh, Original Paradigms. What a silly, silly man he is, huh? What a silly, silly man he is, huh? Can you feel the love? It's like magic up. Ooh, you smash around on the floor. Yeah! This fucking guy, bro. Why does he get some of those basic facts wrong? I don't understand it. Like, okay, even if we're being super, super technical, there's like wasn't it re-released on the GameCube, technically? It was, wasn't it? And then there's the virtual yeah, is he counting hang on, is he counting the Virtual Boy, like, re-releases? As oh, what a moron! What a fucking moron! Those don't count! No one counts them! What are you talking about? Like, it's the second time. This is twice now they've done it. Ocarina of Time 3D and now Ocarina of Time Switch 2. Twice! Just say twice! The worst part is, it already sounds somewhat creatively bankrupt if you just say twice. Yeah, they're re-releasing the same game twice? It's already a bit weird enough as is. Why'd you have to lie and say 8? Twice is bad enough. Make a new game at that point.
Has been released since it came out. As time goes on, Nintendo has become a company that caters more to millennials and adults instead of kids.
Oh, man. Okay, do you want to know what the worst part is about like getting older, chat? Like, obviously, when you as a generation get older, you no longer become the new and trendy generation. You become like part of the general population, right? And I've been okay with that. As a millennial, it's nice to know that every article isn't why millennials are killing the world, right? It's quite nice. But then it means that any time that millennials get brought up, it's like, oh, fucking millennials, am I right? They say the M-word like it's a slur. These fucking millennials. I'm like, why'd you say fuck me for? What have we done? We're like 30 now, bro. We've all got lower back pain. Leave us alone. What have we done? I've done nothing wrong. And you know what? We Oshi in a mysterious book, yeah?
Nintendo has become a company that caters more to millennials and adults instead of kids. They're banking on adults with disposable income and full-time jobs to keep buying their products, and it's actually been paying off for them. The thing is, Nintendo has a creativity problem. When Nintendo releases a new game or some bullshit gimmick that flops, they go back to the same stuff that already works. They've been recycling the same games over and over, but their fans keep defending them. It's almost
like what? Give me some examples.
I can't pronounce it correctly.
I'm not turning my Claude off. I am Paradigms.
I'm not turning my cloud off. I am Paradigms. Turn that AI off. No! Turn that AI off, I say. No! Oh, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not with this work rate. I'm not taking my cloud. Fuck yeah.
become a meme that Nintendo adults are the new Disney adults, and in a way it's true. They're both paying for nostalgia or paying for a feel. And then,
okay, and also gamers, what he does is he just takes random TikToks to prove his point. He doesn't actually do like any sort of like market research or like look into any sort of thing. It would be interesting to see if there was any sort of articles about like, what's it, the sales demographics of like Nintendo games or whatever, or what have you, if that data is even out there. That'd be interesting. But it literally, what he does is, again, Nintendo, the very large company that is deliberately marketed itself in such an absolutely genius way to market to basically everyone. Like, think of a demographic. There's most likely a game, like where there's young boys, young girls, teenage boys, teenage girls, adult men, adult women. They've like cornered like all 6 of those and then obviously like the older demographic or like brain training or what have you. Do you know what I mean? Every demographic, and you just saw a bunch
adults,
of like,
and in a way it's true. They're both paying for nostalgia.
You just looked up Nintendo fanboy on TikTok and thought that proved your point, which your dullard audience probably does. But to anyone looking at this with a little bit of scrutiny, it just looks like you're making fun of people for spending their money how they want, which is weird when you buy shoes. You buy shoes, bro. You buy shoes. At least I can play a video game. You buy shoes! You can't wear all of them at once! I don't get it! Weird! What if people wanted to showcase their consoles but don't agree with Nintendo's anti-consumer practice? Yeah, exactly! But that would require work, wouldn't it? That would require work, isn't it? Mr. Original Paradigms! Tear down that wall! Tear down that shoe wall! Come on!
Or paying for a feeling of their childhood. But what makes Nintendo different than any other company is that they've used their trust and reputation to raise the floor on the entire industry. Now when Nintendo decides that $80 is the new norm, every other company starts to follow.
Okay, to be clear, he's right when he says that. It is terrible that Nintendo set the new benchmark. I don't doubt in the slightest, though, that GTA 5 would have been $80 regardless. It's just, they're lucky that, whew, now we can, and no one's gonna shit on us as much. It was 100. I'm of the theory that it was 100% gonna be $80. It always was gonna be. It's everyone and their mother has literally justified GTA being that price by saying it's GTA. It would have been that much anyway. How many people? I've seen an unbelievable amount of GTA soy boys going, heck, why would I pay 80? I'd just pay 100. I get the digital so I can get all the content. Like, I saw, like, now granted, I am just going off of word of mouth, but I saw a lot of people saying, a lot of people online, when the GTA was big, going, Yeah, why would I pay for the brokey? They were calling like the $80 version the brokey edition. I saw a good chunk of people say that. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. The amount of people justifying it was crazy. The glaze was crazy, honestly. You see, you said that? Oh, that's crazy, Luke. I'm gonna be honest, that's crazy.
When Nintendo decides that $80 is the new norm, every other company starts to follow. They have decided that physical games don't need the actual game on it anymore. And when you...
Okay, but you're using like... Hang on. Can we... Hang on. You're equating GTA doing that, a company that 100% could have launched with a disc and decided not to Split Fiction? Like, is that what you're equating it to? Split Fiction's made by a much smaller studio with a much smaller budget. So Code in the Box is a bit naff, but I'm not going to stick it on Split Fiction. Now, am I? It's probably EA that didn't give them enough money. Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously EA is the publisher, but like, if they didn't give them enough funding, then it's like, it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? But like, GTA literally... they went up to Take-Two Interactive and went, please, can you put it on a disc, please? Like, no, I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. Also, thank you. The other example being Pokopia. If you wanted to use an example, you should have just used Pokopia.
Actual form, every other company starts to follow. They have decided that physical games don't need the actual game on it anymore. And when you pay for their consoles and games, you don't actually own it. This is the new standard for the industry. Pay for their consoles and games, you don't actually own it. Where's your source? Hang on, okay, maybe I paused them. Hang on, what is he talking about? This is the new standard for the industry. And Pokemon is the biggest media...
No. Okay, I'm guessing he's going to pivot into Pokopia. What do you... This whole disc is mentioned in the EULA. Hey, do you know what's not mentioned in the EULA? That this is mine. You can kick my door down all you want, you fat bitch. Miyamoto, you're not getting my Switch too. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't stand all these people going EULA. This is mine. You motherfucker. You're ripping with my cold dead hands. Everything not tied down is mine. Everything on this desk is mine and mine alone. I don't care. It's mine. You're not taking it from me. Ooh, it's mentioned in the EULA. Is it mentioned in the EULA? I'm gonna bang your ass. Did I mention that too?
Actually own it. This is the new standard for the industry. And Pokemon is the biggest media franchise of all time. But lately, Nintendo has kind of been using it like a piggy bank and milking the fans instead of building it into this...
Oh, it all just comes back to Pokemon, isn't it? This is glop shit, man. Oh, this is glop shit. Us Pokemon fans can't have anything. Highest grossing franchise. The trees, the buildings. Hang on. Did you say the line?
The industry. And Pokemon is the biggest media franchise.
Say the line. Sorry, I missed it. I was too busy monologuing. Yes. Let's fucking go. He did say the line. Biggest Hey, Paradigms. Don't forget it, buddy. Biggest media franchise on planet Earth. Another 10 million games to Game Freak, baby. Hey, Pokemon fans, do you know what we don't have to worry about? We never have to worry about not getting another game in the series. We all get our PS3 graphics, and we will love it, because that's how good it is to be a Pokemon fan. Yes, I love this series.
Of all time. But lately, Nintendo has kind of been using it like a piggy bank and milking the fans instead of building it into the series that we've all came to love. Pokemon Legends...
Hey, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. That we love, yeah. We is a console, broski. We is a console. You don't speak for... Hang on. Who's this man? Pick up this man right now. Can you feel the love? Like my magic cup. Ooh, he flopping splashing before. Yeah, I bet he sucks. He hasn't been go low. Ooh, he's gonna do the fight! Yeah! I bet he's
milking the fans instead of building it into the series that we've all came to love. Pokemon Legends ZA came out and is considered one of the weakest mainline
Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please, 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 please. Firstly, it's not. He's lying. It's one of the best games in the series. If you don't buy the DLC. If he says the building chat, it might. I'm begging this man. Please make my year. Please. I have never wanted this more than anything in my... Please mention the buildings. Please, 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 please mention the building. I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you.
Games with reused assets and the graphics looking like it came from the PS2 era. The new
we got close, gamers. PS2 graphics. We got close, gamers. We got close. We got close, gamers. We got close. PS2 N64 graphics, GameCube graphics. We got close, guys. We got close. We got close. Sure.
Dread it. Run from it. Pokemon discourse still arrives all the same.
Do you know what it must be? It must be so weird if you're like one of the fans of my channel that just isn't into Pokemon. It must be so jarring when like I said to you like what how long ago, like a year and a half, like 2 years ago, yeah, Pokemon discourse is just the same shit over and over and over again. There's probably some people in my chat that were just like, no, you're lying. Okay, it's not that bad, is it, Musty? It's not that bad, is it, Musty? Dexit trees buildings! Dexit trees buildings! Dexit trees buildings! Dexit trees buildings! That's all it is, I'm telling you. It's Dexit trees buildings. That's all it is. It's unbelievable. Oh man.
Spin-offs feel lazier every year, and it doesn't matter because Pokemon prints money no matter how bad the product quality is.
I would say Champions was a bit underwhelming, and I think Detective Pikachu, the new one, was pretty shit as well. So, you know what? At least he used relevant footage. I'll give him back up there.
And even the modern Pokemon TCG plays into this. For most of its life, the Pokemon TCG was a kid's game. But over time, it's been turned into an investment and a way to make money by adults. And
okay, but like, whose fault is that, though? It's not necessarily Nintendo's fault. Like, in fact, they've upped their production as much as possible. Like, what could they possibly do? Like, it's not really much of Nintendo or Pokemon's. Like, unless they build factories like they're building AI data centers, like, they literally can't do... I read some articles where it was like they literally couldn't do much about it. Firstly, it's not Nintendo's fault. Nintendo have nothing to do with this. It's Pokemon Company. And like, yeah, they've been printing like crazy. They've doubled their production. It's still a problem, unfortunately. And you know what? Apparently Japan is going like so insane. They're like, apparently they're using Face ID chat. This is what Twilight was telling me. So this is like a second-hand account. Twilight was telling me they're using Face ID to like scan people's faces to be like, you've bought cars, you're not going anywhere, bro. You ain't buying another box. Thanks so much, Jerry.
Since it released and got so much positive reception.
I wonder why. I wonder. It's because it was good. That's why. If a game is good, they're like, shit, we gotta run. We can't say anything about this.
No soul, so he has an excuse to say the word soul.
You're on fire today, Slow.
Hot dog, taco, hamburger. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. You only got 3 things on this menu.
I'm telling you, it's literally Dexit Trees buildings. Dexit Trees buildings. Yeah, the Air Riders effect. That's literally what it is, yeah. I saw on Instagram. Oh, you did see Instagram be released. I saw it's borrowed from a similar idea where Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Japan are sold. We need to answer a series of questions before buying it in bulk. I heard that they tried that as well, honestly. I would be a big fan over here if, like, when you're buying Pokemon cards, they just open they tear open every packet before you, like, buy them. I'd be 100% for that. Like, they don't, like, obviously, they just, like, snip the packet open. But I'd be okay with that. Because I'm just going to open it right there and then anyway. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But we're not going to do anything like that, are we?
Bang, bang.
Some targets open the seal. Really? They should start doing that. That's the best way to counteract these people. Because, like, people like me, I don't care. I don't care if the seal is broken. I just want cards, man. I just want fucking Pokemon cards, man. I think it's literally been a year. I don't know. I think, when did Prismatic Evolution come out? It's so, like, me as a normal guy, I just wanted to go to the shop and buy a pack. When did Prismatic Evolution come out? That was the last set I was able to buy cards for, and then it just got cut. I've not been able to buy cards for a year and a half, man. Fuck, it's been a year and a half. This is when it all went to shit, by the way. Before that, it was relatively normal. I could go into like Argos and buy like a triple pack and just like buy some cards for like a normal price. But as soon as this set came out, and it wasn't even that good apparently, it was over. That's when it got cooked, and I'm just like, so upset, man. I'm so upset.
We've talked a lot about scalpers and problems in the community, like the OF girls using the TCG to target kids. But as time has gone on, it's just getting harder for real fans to buy product. And like
again, none of this is Nintendo's fault. You haven't circled this back to Nintendo though.
Most fans, I've been collecting Pokemon cards for pretty much my entire life.
Don't believe you. Don't believe you. You're LARPing. You're LARPing a cat as well. AI ass cat in front of him as well. Oh, you see that chat? It's like my hair. My hair is AI, by the way. That's like fading. He's got an AI cat as well. Unbelievable.
I even still have this Gold Star Celebi from back in the...
Oh, hang on. Notice he's not showing the front of it. Do you notice that? Hang on.
Day. I probably should have taken...
Okay, he showed the front of it. Okay, my bad. Okay. Check complete.
Better care of this as a kid. And as a longtime collector myself, I want to talk about Courtyard. It's a...
Okay, so gamers. Oh my god. Matthew instructed me when he put this in the submissions, you have to watch the sponsor, Musty. You have to watch the sponsor. So firstly, I don't know how much of his Pokemon card spiel was legit because since he segued into the sponsor. So I don't even know if he's actually telling the truth or not. Firstly, so that makes his criticism null and void. And secondly,
marketplace where you can vault your graded cards, and once they're digitized in their system, you could trade them with anyone in the world without having to touch the physical cards. Shopping just got fun with Courtyard.
It's NFT cards, guys. It's NFTs. Gamers. It's NFTs, but Pokemon version. That's basically what it is.
Because the app lets you rip packs online at different price points, just as if you're opening the physical pack. The best part...
Oh no, don't get TCG Pocket, by the way, the actual thing.
...is the odds are fully transparent and shown up front. And even the chase cards are revealed before you open the pack. And when you open the pack and see what was pulled...
You can do all of this on TCG Pocket, by the way. You can see all the cards. You can see all the cards, gamers. What he is telling you, gamers, is he's telling you to go to this bunkus-ass illegal app instead of just going to Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think that's what makes this guy, like, wholly detestable. If there's one thing I can't understand, it's when people, like, do this whole, man, I hate Nintendo. Nintendo sucks. But at least, hang on, I think someone said this best. At least Nintendine seems like an actual Nintendo fan. Does that make sense? It seems like everyone else who I've crowded in the Griftosphere just seems to not give a shit about video games. And I'm just like, why are you here? Just get out of my hobby. Just get the fuck out of my hobby, bro. What's wrong with you people? Just go away. I'll skip to the end of this, but like, you guys got the point, right?
Courtyard for sponsoring Rising Cozy Games. Cozy Games are those low-stress farm...
Thank you so much, Rabbit.
He just say better to get digital over physical.
Yeah. Crazy, yeah. I bet he supports Sony's digital foray, yeah? Cozy Games slop now, okay.
Farming and decorating games that are made for you to relax. Most of these are built around doing these little tasks with no challenge, like fishing or going around and talking to cute little NPCs. And the game that really blew the genre up to what it is today is Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I mean, I'd say it was Stardew Valley personally. It was like the pioneer, but okay, sure.
It launched back at the beginning of 2020 when everyone was locked inside, and it was massive, selling over 40 million copies. This game took the casual gamers and even people who never played before.
The shoes are still in frame. Just digital now.
You think if I go on his like little scam link, I'd see a shoe collection? Ooh. Life Sims didn't exist prior to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I guess if he said Animal Crossing New Horizons like kind of blew up the genre, I'd say that's somewhat agreeable given the sales, but Stardew, like, everyone knows it's Stardew Valley. everyone knows that. That's like the modern day progenitor, I would say, or at least a pioneer.
and pulled them into the cozy gaming. Took the casual gamers and even people who never played before and pulled them into the cozy gaming space. Nintendo went triple platinum with New Horizons and then more or less just decided to abandon it. Now New Horizons is 6 years old at this point and there's still
again what, and this is Nintendo's fault because like they just didn't have any more things to update it. Are you owed updates in perpetuity for all of time in memoriam? They released all the content there was to release in that game, and that's it. Like, what are you talking about? I'm going to be honest, guys. I think this is the genuinely like top 5 worst talking points in like the last 5 years. No one knows what a sequel is up there, and a game got abandoned when it was like feature complete. I think this is a consequence of Zoomers. I'm blaming your generation now, chat. It's your generation's time to get slandered. This is a consequence of the Fortnite Zoomer generation where one game comes out and gets updated in perpetuity. So you guys don't know when a game is done yet. If you need a good example of that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the devs who made Peak, I think they're called AgroCrab, I think they spoke about how annoying this phenomenon was as well. Because it's such it's so annoying. It's just genuinely it's so terrible. It's like, no, it's all of your fault. If you are under the age of 26, this is your fault. It is your entire generation's fault. Hey, listen, I had to deal with this when millennials were the young bucks in town. Now it's all your fault. Now it's all your fault. It's your fault, game. You have a friend right now that's like, oh, Minecraft is dead. It's like, no, Minecraft is feature complete. They choose to give it more updates so that you spend more time on it or spend more money on it. It's a feature complete video game. But I'm 25, though. I barely get a pass. Hang on. Give me a sec. We'll see if you get a pass. We'll see. We'll see, gamers. We'll see. VAR check live. No? Nothing? Not even gonna... No. I'm being left on red. He left me on red, guys. He left me on red. He left me on red, chat. He left me on red. You know what?
Still no real...
You don't count. How about that? You don't count.
Follow-up other than the New Horizons is 6 years old at this point, and there's still no real follow-up other than the Switch 2 edition, which is really just an update. Literally the most...
Sorry, can I get that one again, please? Can I get that one again, just one more time?
Decided to abandon it. Now, New Horizons is 6 years old at this point, and there's still no real follow-up other than the Switch 2 edition, which is really just an update.
So there has been a follow-up. So it hasn't been abandoned. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I've been doing this thing.
Hey, we want answers.
Oh, so much bigger.
Did you resist a police officer?
Why are you police officers?
I blew up Malaysia.
There should be a mandate to install Tabletop Simulator that way more people can play actual board games or recreations that are fun without updates.
There should be, honestly. All these Zoomy, I'm telling you, it's all Zoomers' fault. Alright, so gamers, it seems like I have gone into this habit on recent videos, or streams, should I say, because I am live streaming this, by the way. If you're here on Moresty, come join the main channel, you losers. Of me teaching you guys stuff, alright? So, gamers, we're back in school. Do you know what he just did right there, gamers? Do you know what fallacy he just did right there? Or what, like, debate tactic he did right there? What do you think he did, gamers? What do you think he did? Does anyone know what he did? Remember, the game was abandoned. There hasn't been a follow-up, unless it's an update. Oh, Drunk got it. Frame 1. He did what is called moving the goalpost. Moving the goalpost, or shifting the goalpost, is a metaphor derived from goal-based sports such as football or hockey. This means to change the rule, or criterion, or the goal, of a process or completion while it's still in progress, such as a way that a new goal offers one side an advantage or disadvantage. So you see how it was like, it's been abandoned, and it's like, no, there's an update. Well, I mean, it's abandoned except from the update, and it's like, well, then it's not abandoned, is it? You lied. It's not abandoned. You could say that The worst part is, you didn't even have to lie either. You could just say there hasn't been a new game in ages. You could have just said that, and it would have been true. Yeah, I'm sure even Animal Crossing fans would agree with you when you say, yeah, there hasn't been a new game in ages. But instead, you kind of load it with this dog shit language of, it's been a bit. Just be honest. That's incapable of being honest. I can't stand these people, man. They suck.
Literally, the most successful cozy franchise ever has just been left to the
No, that's Stardew Valley.
wayside while their fans are waiting every single
Hey, you give Concerned Ape his flowers right now, you fat fuck.
year for a sequel that never comes. So now the rest of the
What do you mean a sequel? A sequel is coming. Animal Crossing is going to get a new game in the series. Now, to be clear, if you were to tell me, Moresty, like, because Animal Crossing New Horizons was such a massive success, I don't doubt that probably delayed them making a new one because they'll probably just like let this one sell up. I don't doubt that in the slightest. It's like, what did it sell, like 40 million? Why would you make a new game when this one is selling like gangbusters still? It's the same thing with Mario Kart, right? Like, why would they make a new Mario Kart when, like, well, obviously it's usually one Mario Kart console, but like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was selling that like gangbusters. Like, why the fuck would we make a new game, right? Yeah, just like Mario Kart. Yeah, if he said that, I would have been like, that's true, actually. It's a shame that we haven't had a new game because this one was too successful. And his overall point could have been, it's really annoying how sometimes when games get too successful, that it leads it to it going stagnant. You know, i.e. Valve is probably the best example of that. He could have made a good point out of this, but he sucks, and he'd just rather be dishonest. I don't get it, man. There's so much to criticize Nintendo for. That's the worst. Even though I'm enjoying Nintendo lately, between what? Star Fox, Platoon Raiders, and Rhythm Heaven Groove, I'm enjoying Nintendo right now. Nintendo's on a run as far as I'm concerned. Don't pay to criticize. I don't get it. I don't get these people. He talks about AC not getting a new game like Nintendo's social responsibility. They'll make a new one when it's ready. We don't want another City Folk as essentially iterative. And I'm going to take Mark's Rec Room as your ambassador, gamers. I'm going to take him as your ambassador. I'm going to assume everyone thinks the same way.
industry saw the success of Animal Crossing and they're trying to fill in the gap. Game developers saw Animal Crossing selling millions of copies and are now creating their own versions. But all of these have become cash grabs. We see Stardew...
All of them? Every single one of them. You're lying.
Valley knockoffs, Animal Crossing knockoffs, even these AI slop farming sims with no real effort put into them. A lot of these games were built by people who looked at the cozy fans, mostly women and casual players, and just assumed that they'd buy any cozy game as long as it looked cute. And so
now the worst part is, firstly, this is not Nintendo's fault. Just like Nintendo, why did you make your game sell 40 million? And secondly, what? And no, again, this is the part where his exaggeration fails him. Has there been an uptick in the cozy gaming space, having a lot of games that aren't really true to life, and as a result of like the relative, should we say, cooperative nature of that community, it doesn't get called out as often as it should? Yes. In fact, I know a lot about this because if you guys remember, there's a guy that we reacted to ages ago called Not Malcolm, and I've been watching his coverage of the cozy game community for like months now. And this is something that he rallies against constantly, without any of the dog shit exaggeration, and proving his point excellently, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, this is a problem in the cozy game community. But you're not, Lord knows you're not the one to talk about it. Leave it to the expert, buddy! Leave it to the expert!
surprisingly, it's kind of actually worked out pretty well for them. There are now these influencers who have built their entire career off of promoting cozy games, and they get paid by...
Again, not Nintendo's fault. And yeah, Not Malcolm talked about this person as well. Again, this person's a... yeah.
developers to be corporate shills by promoting whatever trash they put out there. The community that plays these games has been talking about this problem for years. They can tell the difference between something that's made with care and respect versus a game that's just milking fans. Stardew Valley was made by a guy who dedicated his life for 5 to 10 years building it.
Okay, and he gave Concerned Ape his flowers.
Now, to this day, it's still supported and given free updates ever since its release almost a decade ago. This should be the bar for the cozy gaming space. Meanwhile, Nintendo, basically the company that has been reinventing the whole space, is just sitting on Animal Crossing and decides to do nothing with it. And
again, why is that bad? Are they sitting on it purposely and doing nothing, or did you just not have any ideas to make a new game? The assumption that you're making is that Nintendo owes it to anyone to make a new game. What if they just don't have the time or like the wherewithal to make a new game yet? Firstly, if we're ignoring the update, he wants a big crossing to unite the town. But like, yeah. Also, we had Poco. Yeah, we had Poco Pierces.
And with the release of Mario Kart World is whenever all these problems in the Nintendo space start becoming everyone else's problem too.
Good.
The game launched at $80, being the first standard AAA game to.
I'm kind of glad. Okay, no, obviously I'm not kind of glad. I'm being a bit exaggeratory when I say it. Well, like, yeah, this game being $80 was shit. But good lord, did it break the brains of so many Nintendo-tubers. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, man.
Hey, I'm Musty. What's the title of the video again?
Oh, so why people hate Nintendo by Original Paradigms? I know it's a bit confusing because he's gone like off script like loads of times, but I thought I'd help you. Thank you for the 2. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to use that to buy more of these £1 chicken bites I've been addicted to. I usually air fry them for a bit and add some sweet chili sauce. I love sweet chili sauce. As you guys know, I did a sauce ranking. But yeah, it's really interesting how this game being $80 like broke the brains of some people. Again, if it wasn't for Mario Kart World being $80, I wouldn't like beat 'em ups wouldn't have gotten as much shit as he does now. Arlo wouldn't have fallen off of the face of the fucking earth. Nintendine wouldn't have existed, you know what I mean? So this game being $80 really was like the monkey's paw curling or something like that. We diverged into like the weird route jingle from Deltarune. That one. That's the one that played the moment it became $80.
Ever hit that price. And the defense
Moresty would have hit 10K. True!
that fans keep making is that it's an open world and bigger than any other game before it.
No one defends this game. No one. Listen, this discourse is done. Broski, this discourse is done. Anyone defending it for being $80 is a fucking moron. Get out of my Nintendo. I might be new to this Nintendo space. You're out, okay? You're out. Get out. Get out! We don't want you here. No one cares. No one agrees.
But the open world ended up being the weakest part of the game.
You
wander around and find stickers for your car that no one ever looks at.
This
and you
discourse
collect
is
all
old,
the
bro. You're
coins, but it
reheating
has no
nachos.
real reward. It has
Listen,
no story,
I get it.
and it's
Rent has
really
to be
just
due.
one of those games that you play whenever your family or friends come over
Get it, you're right.
after the
It's French fries. It's French fries, is it? It's French
bubble tea
fries.
is worn off. And now, more than a year has passed without any new content. We haven't seen any new tracks or characters or even just a small event. The only thing that Nintendo has done to the game in its first year of release was to remove the option to skip the intermission tracks in Grand Prix, which has somehow made the $80 game worse than it was when it first launched. But this is where the creativity
This is such reheated nachos. It's unbelievable. There's no story, guys. There's no story.
of Nintendo's unethical business practices really starts to show. Mario Kart World being $80 was intentional. They already know that Mario Kart is the best-selling game on every Nintendo console, and they knew people would want to get it bundled with this.
Was this before the Knockout Tour update? I think it was, right? Could someone do a date check on that? I'm pretty sure it was, right? So I'll give him. I'll have that.
The system at $50 digital. So they just slapped $80 on the base game and then threw it in the bundle for $50 and let the bundle absorb all of the costs.
Yeah, that's true. Again, this is reheated nachos, but no one disagrees with
And
this.
this wasn't even the only $80 game whenever the Nintendo Switch 2 launched. The Switch 2 port of Tears of the Kingdom was also $80. Everyone just assumes that the Switch 2 edition is just the base game plus $20 of DLC. So if you pay $70 for Tears of the Kingdom, you get the Switch 1 version with a lower frame rate and worse performance. So to play the Switch 2 version, you're paying $80, which is the same game that just unlocks a higher frame rate. And now for any Nintendo exclusive game,
and you get the DLC on top. Again, shitty that had to be there, but we've played these games before. Okay,
$80 has become the
Chat GPT was spitting. Sadly, wasn't it?
standard. Just like with the new Fire Emblem game for the Switch 2, there's no bundle. If you want to get a physical version, it's $80 and digital is $70. I refuse to believe that Fire Emblem is worth $80 and that Nintendo is just generously discounting for a digital version.
No, they're not. They're being stupid. Yep.
Problem is most Nintendo fans value physical games. Charging $10 more to take advantage of these fans is just so scummy. It's like there's a physical tax on games now, and we see it everywhere with Nintendo products. And just like all of the launch titles like Donkey Kong Bonanza, those launched at $70 physical and $60 digital. And
I don't think. Hang on.
and in just Donkey Kong Bonanza,
I don't think Bonanza did it. No, that didn't happen with Bonanza. No,
those launched at $70 physical and $60 digital.
Oh my! He's just lying. It was just $70 in general. He could. Even when he has a slam dunk point, he still messes it. Oh my! I think his Claude must have like gone a bit glitchy there. His Claude must have been glitchy there. Jesus Christ, man! It was $70 all around the board. I wish it was $60. That'd been quite cool.
And in just a matter of a year, games that used to be $70 to get the physical version are now increased and taxed by $10. And it's counterintuitive because Nintendo is...
Again, sales tax is not Nintendo's fault. If you're talking about in terms of like they're making physical a bit more expensive, if that's what you mean, okay, sure, all right.
Squeezing the money out of their real fans who want to have a physical game. Meanwhile, the casual...
In the same way you're scamming your fans by selling them digital NFTs? Or is it one of those things where, you know, you're the small guy, so you're allowed to scam your fans? Is that what it is?
Casual fans could care less if they get a physical version of fans who want to have a physical game. Meanwhile, the casual fans could care less if...
And if the Mario Wonderverse crashes into us.
Paradigms, doing this is not going to push Nintendo to making the Mario 11s for your collection. Put the GPT down, you're fumbling basic slam dunks long.
Hey man, I just want those Mario Jordans, bro! I just want those Mario Jordans, bro! Oh hell nah! Oh hell nah! Did you guys notice it? I hope you guys noticed why I dramatically paused there. I'll play it one more time.
Physical game. Meanwhile, the casual fans could care less.
Gamers, we have confirmed that Original Paradigms is a fucking moron. We can confirm it. If it wasn't sure before, we can confirm right now, gamers. He's a moron. Man is a moron. He said could care less instead of couldn't care less. Because when you say could care less, it implies that they care a little bit. Which is the opposite of what you mean to say. Lay off the chat GPT, buddy, okay? Come on now. Behave yourself.
If they get a physical version of the game and they don't mind spending $10 less. This is a marketing tactic used so they feel good about paying for something that's already still overpriced. And just like we expected, Nintendo has proved that their $80 games still will sell, and now other developers are starting to price their games accordingly.
As if Rockstar was going to change. Hello, Mira. Sorry, just go ahead. Why did he replace his shoes with the garden? It's because I uploaded my Moresty dunking on him, and he was so embarrassed, he changed locations. By the way, he changed locations one video later. He was so embarrassed by me making fun of him.
With GTA 6, the standard edition is $80 and the ultimate edition is $100, and there's not even a physical edition. Is $80 and the ultimate...
And also, and as you can see, Mary, this man is a fucking moron. The physical edition is $80. How much does it show on the screen here? He couldn't even show a real screenshot that proved his point. Because, oh, by the way, what he does is he just goes on random TikToks, and he can't even get that right. He can't even get that right. That's how much of a moron this guy is. He couldn't just put up an accurate screenshot. He did early in the video. He just couldn't put up this time because he's a moron.
Edition is $100 and there's not even a physical disc. If you decide to buy the physical version of the game, you just get a code in the box.
What does it have to do with Nintendo?
It's just the plastic with a slip of paper with a download code. And whenever other companies, in this case Rockstar, sees what Nintendo has been doing, like implementing the game key cards, they realize they can do the same thing, but... No, that was Sony. Sony said they were shutting down... I don't think game key cards were the gateway, but Sony shutting down their entire physical media branch, and Rockstar realizing they could get away with not shipping with a disc. I don't think... Now, when it comes to the price thing, when it comes to $80, when you say GTA 6... We're at 6. It's been so long. When GTA 6 is $80, and you say Nintendo paved the way for them, I personally don't believe it, but if you said that, that's true. I could believe it. I don't believe it, but I could believe that you'd come to that conclusion. I don't think game key cards led to Sony shutting down physical, led to Rockstar not including a disc. I don't think one leads to the other. I don't think so. I think you're just you're making links where nothing is there to be had. Honestly, I liked it better when I saw the shoes. At least I could make fun of you for your shoes, honestly. Did Sony's anti-physical news come out before or after this video? I think it was probably after, right? I want to say it's after. Sony shutting down physical games. What is going on here? Oh, it came out on the same day. So this is 1st of July and 1st of July. So I don't know what time it was exactly. Same day. In this case, the reason why they don't have a disc isn't even for pricing or convenience. Rockstar Games is trying to intentionally kill the secondhand market. Having no disc means that there's no reselling or trading in or just
and
buying
Rockstar
it
sites
used.
for this.
Whenever you redeem the code into your library, it's the exact same as a digital buying it used. Whenever you redeem the code into your library, it's
Hey, Brandine! Hey, Brandine! It's my book from the library! It's one of my favorite. It's not even just this guy. It's you Americans. I love it when you guys say library. I'll be real. Hey, Brandine! I was reading Edward Said. Get my book from my library.
It's the exact same as a digital purchase, and you can't sell it. And this is really bad news for local game stores and even stores like GameStop.
How are you going to pivot this back to Nintendo?
Second-hand copies of GTA 6. And
this guy being a LARPer is particularly crazy because what do you mean you own that many shoes and yet you've never walked a mile in someone else's?
Yikes. It's true, isn't it? All those shoes, and yet he can't see it from anyone else's, huh? This is Slurpee, you're killing him, okay? It's over now, alright? Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
With the game comes the GTA Plus trial that they try and frame like it's a free gift. The issue is whenever you redeem it, you get enrolled in recurring billing unless you go and cancel it yourself.
Again, what does this have to do with Nintendo?
This is all designed to get a credit card into a subscription to make you...
Yes, it's one of those shitty systems that like make you so that you have to sign up for a thing with your credit card and you have to remember to like remove your credit card. Yes, a lot of companies do this. And gamers, if you're asking me, I always remove my credit card every time. Every single time I sign up for something that says credit card, I'm like, okay, you can have it. Just you have to understand that afterwards I'm going, yeah, but this is not something that's new to Rockstar. Companies have been doing this for ages. Still shitty, but again, what does that have to do with Nintendo?
Forget that you paid for. And so now Rockstar has even decided to lock the actual shops and locations in the game behind the $100 Ultimate Edition tier. They included a ton of different shops and missions and cosmetics that are all blocked off unless you pay the extra $20. And they've structured this in a way that whenever you buy the standard edition and realize all of the things you're missing out on, you can pay an extra $20 to upgrade to the Ultimate Edition, kind of like a DLC. They wanted to price the game for $90 or $100 out of the gate, but they realized that fans would be upset by that, so they had to intentionally lock things behind a paywall to be able to justify that price. And all of this is to say that other companies like Rockstar have been biting off what Nintendo has been doing for years to their customers because they can get away with it. And really, I understand that.
So you're saying GTA doing everything that you just listed is because Mario Kart World was $80? Is that what you're telling me? The fact that GTA has on-disc DLC with missions and like locations in the game you cannot go to unless you get the $20 upgrade, a $20 upgrade that they will constantly sell to you even after you've bought the $80 edition, that is comparable to like nothing to what Nintendo have done with Mario Kart World. What on disc? You caught me there. In-game DLC, should we say? It's not even comparable, broski. This is what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Nintendo looks inside Oops All Pokemon and GTA 6.
It's always Pokemon, isn't it? Can't go with an anti-Nintendo video without my goat being washed.
Argument of GTA 6 because it's one of those games that you really get your money's worth out of it, but it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like if you justify this game being worth $80 or $100, every other game within the industry will follow. Like imagine every single brand new AAA game that you buy is $100 out of the gate in a couple years from now.
And that would be Rockstar's fault. That would literally be Rockstar's fault. Because they're only selling an $80 version because they know they can't get away with selling the base version higher, and locked all of the content behind the $100 version. So essentially, if you want the complete experience, you have to pay $100. Firstly, I don't think that's going to set a stand. It's terrible that Rockstar did this, just to clarify. But they're going to say it's Rockstar. They can get away. They know they can get away with that, regardless of what Nintendo has done. Nintendo making Mario Kart World $80, I think, convinced Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken, to sell the Outer Wilds at $80 as well. But then they realized, hang on, I don't think we can do that. So they lowered it back down to $70, right? This is Rockstar. Rockstar can do that. Like, you have everyone and their nan doing backflips on GTA 6. Do you know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Just become so anti-consumer and unaffordable for anyone who genuinely...
And again, I love this assumption that Rockstar were this, like, wholesome Chungus 100 company before Nintendo came along. And, like, all of a sudden, oh, man, Rockstar went evil because Nintendo did.
Yo, did he change his background?
Yeah, he's showing his shoe trees in the background. Like, if you're someone who... I hope you guys understand. GTA 5 Online was an unbelievable cash cow for Rockstar. To the point where there was planned single-player DLC, but they scrapped it in favor of, like, doing everything online now. Because it was worth that much money. So if you're telling me Rockstar isn't this like plucky company that they once used to be, they now know, courtesy of GTA Online, just how much they can get away with. Now, granted, when it comes to single player experiences, I don't think there's anyone that does it like them. But when it comes to their business practices, they've been like questionable for the last 10 years. Do you know what it is, gamers? Oh my god. Do you know how, like, in when the Switch 2 came out and it was, like, priced really high and Mario Kart became $80, there was a whole bunch of people going, wait, hang on, Nintendo are evil now? What? And, like, most of us were like, you just blowing today? You just blowing today? If so, I can give you a tour. I can give you a tour of the place. Is that all right with you? That's how it is with Rockstar. Because, like, all of a sudden people are like, wait, hang on, Rockstar are evil? You just blowing from Stupid Town? Like, we better know this, broski. What are you talking about?
Loves games. And ironically...
A welcome tour, even.
The GTA 6 is also going to launch on the Nintendo Switch too.
Oh, is it? That's gonna be funny.
I can already see the memes of how bad this game is going to run. And as bad as
the
Switch
fine.
2 editions already are, Nintendo is doing things to the games that you've already bought and paid for years ago. For example, look at...
Okay, hang on. How are you gonna show me... Hang on.
Nintendo is doing things to the games that you've already bought.
Okay, this looks dope, though. I'll be real with you. Like, you know, I would definitely feel like my life is like a video game trying hard to beat the stage, but like, if I came home and my chud wife handed me Bowser popcorn with like peach drink, Pringle... If anything, I'd be a bit upset about the Pringles. I don't like Pringles that much. I'm not really that big on Pringles. And then like, whatever this sweet... Oh, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. I'd be seated, bro. Let's go. You know, is this a birthday? Some kid's birthday? I don't know. But if I came home and my Nintendo wife gave me this, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Make it sour cream Pringles. Oh, but sour cream Pringles are elite.
And paid for years ago. For example, look at Super Mario Wonder. Now there's an upgraded version and Nintendo wants you to pay for it again. If you compare that to...
Yeah, you buy DLC for a game. Yes. That's how DLC works. Hey, hey, Paradigms. That's how DLC works. You pay. I'm sorry. Are you used to your phone? I'm telling you guys, it's the Zuma mind control. I told you. It's all your Minecraft and Fortnite. Dr. Mario.
People have forgotten that when making a point you have to tie it back to the thesis. I think he way play with his shoelaces during his 3rd grade writing class.
I honestly try. You're giving him way too much credit. Claude was down that day, bro. Gemini was down. Brother went on DeepSeek trying to fucking like go on AI, trying to AI generate a script, and he couldn't get it. You give him too much credit, Josh. Thank you for the 10.
Steam, they already have these quality of life updates and performance patches to games that you already own for free. And they're all...
It is! Gamers, I'm not joking, it's the thing! He's doing the thing! Look at all these games giving you free updates, and Nintendo has the nerve to charge. If a game wants to update their stuff for free, they can do that. If a game wants to charge, they can do that. That's up to them. They are choosing if they choose free update, they are choosing, okay, we just want more people to like come back to the game, potentially boost its numbers so that we can like maybe get a few more sales going, maybe get a bit. That's what they're doing. If you charge for something, you don't necessarily care if people get. You just want to give them money off. There's two different. Those are two different business models, right? If it's a free update, You're getting a free update on the hopes that people come back to the game, and because they remember how good the game is, they probably convince other people to buy the game, or they could probably, you know what I mean? That's how free updates work. That's how it works. It gets the game back in the news cycle so people can buy the game again. Nintendo have done free updates as well. Yeah, they're no strangers to this. But sometimes they're just like, hey, you want this new stuff? Money. That's how it's been for like 20 years now. In fact, if anything, I prefer the DLC model, because like, if you're going to ask me for money, there's usually a barometer of quality. You know? Like, I'm going to be honest. If Nintendo were like, hey, $15, 10 more knockout tours, and obviously they would never do that. They would never do that. But like, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. But instead, like, oh, it's a knockout tour free update. So I'm like, no, it's a free update. It's probably going to be like, oh, what, just 2 knockouts? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. You know, I'll play them, but like, it's only 2 knockout tours. I'm done in like an hour. You know what I mean? Give me the deal. Give me some DLC. Right? Let me give you money.
All automatically of life updates and performance patches to games that you already own for free, and they're all automatically updated because
as an older Zoomer, we're not all like this. No. All of you are like this. Every single one of you guys have the Tong Sahur Fortnite skin. All of you guys have it.
That's how it's supposed to work. Whereas on Nintendo, an update to a game that you already own is now a product that they're trying to sell to you.
No, it's not. They've done plenty of free updates.
The Wild came out almost a decade ago, and they've been repackaging this game on every single new console that they release.
As they should. That game is amazing.
It literally costs more money today than it did at its initial launch. And on top of the full price, there's a $10 upgrade pack to get the Switch 2 version that just bumps the frame rate. And Nintendo...
Yeah, I do not like paid updates or paid content that's just like unlocking a frame rate. I hate it. I don't like that. That's true. To say it's more expensive at launch, that does make for a catchy thumbnail, which is true. But do you know what I have in my fantastic country that you don't have because you're a stupid man, baby, bitch, boy, yankoid, and I am a Chad British man, and you don't have it? I had this wonderful place called CX, baby, because I love my country! Oh, my country! I'll save the game, baby! £38! Hey, go on Facebook Marketplace, get it for even less than that! This country! So while it's technically true that, like, obviously Breath of the Wild is more expensive now than it was at launch, it's like, yeah, if you're going to the fucking rip-off store, I don't go to the rip-off store. I go to the Chudley Amazing Store! I love this country! I told you how much I love this country.
Nintendo has an intentional strategy for the way they price their games without essentially ever putting the games on sale. In an industry like gaming, most products lose their value over time. But Nintendo has somehow convinced their entire fan base that their games are like a luxury good that holds its value forever, almost like an investment. On the second...
Do you know the worst part about this point is? I actually agree with this. Like, back in the day, we called this the Nintendo tax, right? Nintendo games don't go on sale. This is true, right, chat? This is true. Why did you use the rare example of like the Gens 3 to 5 Pokemon games that are just like uniquely sold for like higher rates? You could have just used like Mario Odyssey, which I'm sure on the Nintendo store is still being sold at full price. I'm just like, yeah, literally, it's the talking point everyone has said, right? What's happened to Nintendo Select? What happened to Nintendo Player Choice? That's a valid point. All of us have been saying this. Can you make your games go on sale a bit more, like actual proper sales?
If any game is cost a penny, then it greedy lol.
True, I agree. I agree. Even a penny is too much. But then why did you show a used copy of Black and White or Pokemon White 2 when those older Pokemon games are like uniquely pricey? You can find examples of like rare games that cost more than they should. That's a thing that happens, yes. Also, nice frame, by the way. But yeah, like, you could talk about the Nintendo tax and you'd be right, but like, I guess your chat GPT was dead that day. This guy sucks. Oh my god. At least I'm raking the money anyway, baby! We're in the money! Thanks so much, guys.
He's just mad he has to pay for his game's ATP.
Instead of spending money on more shoes, eh? Moresty's like €50 here. Like, if I go to the Nintendo shop, like Nintendo store, Mario, like, it's still at full price if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're still selling it for like, what was it at full price at the time? 50 quid. They're still selling this game for 50. You could have just used this as an example. It's still 50 quid or $60. Like, if you go to the American version, I'm sure it's $60, right? They're still selling it for fucking £50, bro. Come on. Go almost a decade later, man. Give us a... They're allergic to it, man.
Secondary market, most Nintendo games still hold their value for years after they've been released. For a lot of local game stores, some of the only reasons that they're profitable is because they resell Nintendo products. And whenever we thought gaming couldn't get more expensive than it already is, the price of the hardware itself is about to start climbing across the board for every single console. Starting September 1st, the Switch 2 is going from...
This is not Nintendo's fault. It is Sam Altman. Which, guys, if you haven't said fuck Sam Altman today, now's your chance to say fuck Sam Altman. If you guys don't know, that's the guy behind, like, AI. That's the AI guy.
$450 to $500 in the US and $680 in Canada. And on the same day, they're taking away the bundles that come with the free games like Mario Kart World that comes with the console. Right now...
Yeah, that sucks too. Thanks so much, Camamania! That she's into us!
I would love to see this guy's reaction to the constant full-price re-releases Skyrim got over the years.
Bro.
Zelda got nothing on that Lamau.
How did I forget about Skyrim? Oh man, I nearly forgot the ancient text there. Fuck, what, wasn't that the joke? Or like, there used to be like the common joke on the internet, like in my millennial era. New console comes, like, can't wait to see Skyrim on there. Because like everything had Skyrim. Everything has Skyrim. Your calculator's going to run Skyrim in a minute.
Now, there's a global shortage on memory chips that go in every console, phone, and laptop, and the reason
it's all AI's fault.
For it is AI. Companies like Meta, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are dumping
still don't know how this is Nintendo's fault.
Billions into their AI data centers, and every server has NVIDIA chips taking an insane amount of memory. Yeah. Right now, memory prices are up 80 to 90%.
Oh, trust me, I know. My new PC was very expensive. It sucks.
In the first 3 months of 2026 alone. And this problem isn't just for consoles either. The PS5 and Xbox Series X are going to hit $650 later this year. And now the Valve Steam Deck is jumping up from $650 to $950.
It's just they didn't open a data center. Oh, fuck. What? Is that what the low humming is outside my house? Is it all Nintendo now? Obama.
Mario Odyssey, in Canada, has always been $80 since day one. Now it's $85. Fuck my chud nut life.
I'm so sorry. There were two donos that just didn't appear for some reason. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me scroll back up. Player's choice of bygone era, full price value. Yes, terrible. I don't like it. I wish they did, but just not going to happen, is it? And thank you for the 10. Eventually, we need lottery money to pay for stuff. So don't accelerate. Don't accelerate, okay? Hey, listen. Listen.
I see you again on my property.
I need super chat money to buy stuff, okay? I need my super chat. I don't want to win the lottery.
Dying and water is slowly draining, but you can blame everything on planet Earth on Nintendo using Claude now.
True, yes. Put some inputs in on Claude gamers. How can I blame Nintendo today? Hey, Claude, how can I blame Nintendo today?
And if you want the 2 terabyte...
Don't you miss it when it was just Alexa, chat? Wasn't Alexa like, oh my god, how quirky is it that you can say Alexa? And like Alexa, Amazon does a thing. How weird is that?
Social
and now, fuck Alexa. She was the precursor to all this shit. Sucks.
I genuinely think he only made another Nintendo video just so he could get the bag from Poke Crypto and buy some more shoes.
That's probably what
performance.
That's probably what it was.
To the head of the royal guard.
Thanks so much, Heitz, for being a royal god. Thank you. I will use your super chats, guys, to buy lottery tickets. Yes. No, that's probably what this was. I know, like, I don't know if how many guys fuck with a Drew Gooden.
Promote me to the head of the royal guard.
But like, he's famous for like uploading a video once a month, and everyone makes the joke saying like, what was it? The time for the sponsor nearly elapsed. I'm almost certain like he was running out of time for the sponsor before he was like the deal was off, so he was like, fuck.
Version, you're paying $1,919. Even though this is happening across the entire industry of technology, Nintendo is showing just how little they care about their consumers and
what makes is it because of the hang on
fans. The Switch 2 was $450, already 50% more than the original Switch, and they already set the $80 game standard before the memory issues started. They refused to cover the increased cost, so they just decided to pass down the cost to gamers. Every time,
hang on, is it shitty they did that? Yes. Everyone fucking does that though. That's famously why tariffs don't work. Because like the idea is we'll charge more for inputs, like imports. Haha, that'll get them, right? But then the company that charges more for the input goes, okay, we'll make the customers just pay more. And that's how we make the difference. They shouldn't do that, but every company does that. Why are you making it so this is a uniquely Nintendo phenomenon? All of them do this, which is why these tariffs suck. I'm not even that much of a finance guy, and I'll figure this shit out. Fucking sucks! God damn it! Can't believe this.
Time Nintendo puts out a direct, they put something at the very end to get fans excited.
Computer and console prices are increasing because of global memory shortage because of AI. But how can I make this about Nintendo?
Lord, write me a script and generate me some more shoe NFTs as well. Yeah.
This time they decided to remake Ocarina of Time. Like I said, this game has...
And remember, gamers, you don't hate Nate the Hate enough, gamers. You don't hate Nate the Hate enough. He is still going to be thrown into the volcano, gamers, because he ruined this for everyone. Don't ever forget it, gamers.
Has been sold to you 8 different times. And they...
What? Okay, can you show me all 8? I failed to see all 8. Show me all 8. Broski, help me. Show me all 8.
Showed pretty much nothing with no game.
They re-released this game 8 times. Can you feel the love?
Gameplay for a game that's supposedly coming out this year.
That's
in this
true,
same direct, they burned through a full 2...
Find my 7 Ocarina of Time! Find my 8 Ocarina of Times, guys! Find my 8 Ocarina of Times! Oh, yes! This is 1 Ocarina of Time! Oh, yes! Bandana Waddle Dee figure on my desk? Oh, yes, that's a second one, yes! What else have I got? Oh, my old Starbucks on my desk? That's another one, gamers, let's go!
He probably counts the masterpiece in Brawl.
Oh, but you know what's also a masterpiece? This Japanese portrait card I have in my drawer. The 4th Ocarina of Time. Where is it? Oh, I've got a spare HD 60S capture card. Yes! That's the 7th Ocarina of Time! Yes! Oh! I found the secret 8th one, gamers. Oh, yes. Now, I have the 8 Ocarinas. I will finally be able to get my revenge, gamers. I'll be able to get my revenge. 10 more beat-em-up segments tomorrow. Don't show up for stream tomorrow, gamers. It's on Nintendo Daily.
Minutes of a live thumb wrestling demo for Nintendo Switch Sports. This just shows how cooked the company is at this point. And the timing whenever they release these remakes is intentional. The Ocarina of Time remake is dropping later this year, and the Zelda movie is coming out next year. They're intentionally feeding each other on purpose. And they...
Yes, that's called being a smart businessman, yes. Yeah, yes. Can you argue that like it's a bit of a shame that like it all has to link up now? It's a bit boring and predictable. Oh, look at the shine! Oh my god, look at that! Oh, I'm glowing! Oh my god, guys, I'm glowing! Like an FBI agent. Look at me! Oh, it's the anime glow, isn't it, Chad? Look at this! Hang on, it's like a... hang on, where is it? Back at it. You don't understand. It's called business synergy. You release one product and link it to the other. It's what I do with Moresty and Moresty. It's perfect.
They did the same exact thing with the Mario movie. And if you still want to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt, I want to show you what they've been doing with their planned obsolescence.
What does that mean? Tell me.
The inability to parse out systemic issues in gaming with Nintendo-specific issues kinda gives his knowledge stat away here.
That's actually a really poignant way of putting it, Ross, honestly. Because, like, this moron could very easily make, like, a really compelling video about, like, some of the ills of the game industry and, like, what we can do as gamers. Like, in this video somewhere, if it wasn't written by AI, it's actually a decent video that, like, shines a light on like, some of the more annoying systems in regards to, like, modern-day gaming or what have you. But we're not going to get that video from him, because this guy's a fucking moron, that's why. And I don't even say that with any sort of jest. He's just a moron. It's like, it's facts. He's a moron. That's what he is. It's literally like, he said Ocarina of Time was like re-released 8 times. Can you show me all 8 re-releases? And no, ports to Virtual Console don't count. Everyone knows this. That doesn't count. It doesn't count as a re-release. As far as I'm concerned, is what 3D and this new one. If there's more, I'd love to know. Educate me, but he doesn't want to educate you. He just wants to hit you with a dumb number because he wanted to shill his dog shit NFTs. This guy's a moron. That's why. Oh my god.
Last year, France fined Nintendo 35 million euros, roughly about $46 million American. This came out after regulators have found out that Nintendo knew about their Joy-Con drift and chose not to tell their customers, and that by hiding it, they pushed people into buying replacement controllers instead of asking for the free repairs that they were owed.
I mean, you could just get the repair. I don't know.
Actively concealed this problem. It's become such a universal problem that so many Nintendo Switch players have dealt with that the advice on every gaming forum for years is just to buy a Pro controller instead. Essentially,
or you could just you could just send them in to be. Again, is it shitty that you have to send them in to be repaired? Yeah, of course it is. But like, what the solution isn't buy a new controller. And also, he mentioned Joy-Con. We were owed these repairs 7,000 years ago. 7,000 years ago.
Actually, Nintendo's in trouble because they created the initial problem, and now they're charging $80 to get the upgraded Pro controller. And as much as we
can... you can just... Or you can send them back for free. You can send them back for free. It just... That's how I can tell this guy's LARPing as a brokey. Because what this guy is assuming is that, like, the kind of person who would send their Joy-Cons to repair, obviously it means you can't really use your Switch anymore, right? If that makes sense, right? This guy is under the implication that poor people would rather buy a new controller than wait a couple days for their Joy-Cons to come back. This guy's never been poor before. Like, don't LARP as a brokey, okay? Don't get out of here. Just get out. That's my house, okay? I used to be that, okay? Don't LARP as me, all right? I used to be broke. You don't know what it's like to go into the fridge and have to make 2 slices of bread using the end pieces and a glass of milk for dinner, okay? You weren't there, man. You weren't there, bro, okay? You weren't there.
Can talk about the key cards and not owning your games and all of the subscription fees. One of the main reasons these problems keep happening over and over.
What subscription? Hang on. Hey, you're not gonna get. Hang on, you're not gonna get by me.
To get the upgraded Pro controller. And as much as we can talk about the key cards and not owning your games and
you do own your games, yep.
All of the subscription fees. One of them.
What subscription fees? It's just one. It's just NSO, and it's by far the most affordable of the lot of them, but.
The main reasons these problems keep happening over and over and nothing is fixed is because of their fan base. I'm not just talking about general fans. These are the people who have made Nintendo a part of their...
And again, he did the same thing in his last video where he likens the... Actually, this is just a normal... Again, this is just a normal looking... This is just a normal guy, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing? This is just... You're showing just some normal looking guy. Like, at least show beat 'em ups and I'll laugh with you, right? Like, what I'm saying, what is the market difference between this guy and you being a shoe bro? There is none.
Identity. It's become so parasocial.
And again, it was just that one. Again, you have one clip to show the most parasocial Nintendo fan possible, gamers. And who does he show?
Fans. These are the people.
He just shows Joe Schmo wearing a graphic tee, a hat, and has like a bit of a collection behind him. A pretty decent collection, actually. That's all. Regular looking ass guy who just has a regular like hobby as a collector. The shoe smeller's got this. He was whipping up shit in a kettle. That's how he made this video, chat. He was whipping up shit in a kettle.
People who have made Nintendo.
I need to show you guys that clip. I need to show you guys that clip. Hang on. It's one of my favorite slander clips. Have you guys ever seen it? You guys seen it? You guys know what I'm talking about? I've been addicted to this clip. Hang on, where is it? I think I like the full thing. It's got to be so... Oh, here it is. I found Original Paradigms' editor. And this is how he makes videos, chat. Where is it? Oh, don't silence the video, please.
He was whipping up shit in a kettle, boiling shit.
Actual shit. Like, talk us through. What's some of the maddest shit that you can think?
Oh no, come on, give me the product.
And So obviously, and it was mixing.
He was boiling shit
in a kettle. He was whipping up shit in a kettle, boiling shit.
Actual shit, like
boiling poo in a kettle, bro. The smell, Mike. The smell.
Was boiling shit
in a kettle, bro.
This guy thinks I'll go to jail for making
It's such a no, not you. It's such a good slander clip. Oh my god, it's the gesture he uses. Who's boiling shit in a kettle? I've been seeing so much of that clip on my timeline and it kills me every time I see it. That's this video right here. Just
a part of their identity. It's become so parasocial that whenever someone criticizes the
now I'm just thinking about it now. Fucking hell.
The company, they feel like it's a personal attack on them. If you talk about the Joy-Con problems, they'll just tell you to buy a Pro Controller. Or if you say that $80 shouldn't be the standard for a base game, they'll just say you're broke and you can't.
No one has said this. No one. It was. He was whipping up shit in a kettle.
Afford it. They refuse to accept that
he was whipping up shit in a shoebox, like shit, actual shit. Yeah, in a shoebox. He was whipping up shit. You know the smell.
Favorite company that they grew up with is just anti-consumer. It's like, imagine walking into your favorite restaurant that you've been eating at every single week for 20 years. You absolutely love this place, and then one day they just randomly decide to cut the portions down into like a quarter of what they normally give you.
This is gonna be great, Charlie. I've had enough. I love drinking lean. I love lean, Charlie. I love lean.
My god. I figured it out.
You have?
He stitched 3 Claude scripts together to cross the 8-minute mark. That's why there's random tangents. He created a monster. Behold. Promptenstein. It's AI. It's AI.
Promptenstein? It's AI! It's AI! Like thunderbolts dropping from the sky. It's AI! It's AI! Oh my god.
And then they start raising the menu prices across the board and the quality goes down and they start charging for refills.
Well, technically, if we're being really technical, it'd be Promptenstein's monster. If we're being really technical here.
Logical, normal people would complain and say that they want the restaurant to be at the quality that it used to be at. But then there's someone else who yells at you and says, if you're not happy with it, just go eat somewhere else. This is what's happening whenever Nintendo gets criticized.
No, that's not what happens. Now, just to be clear, this is the part where he says, well, that does happen. Every single time I criticize Nintendo, look at my comments, there's fanboys. That happens with any form of media on planet Earth. Every person, every community, everything has diehard fans, and if you fuck with them, you'll get them. Of course you will. You're talking about these low IQ dullards. If anyone in their right mind, this is not a Nintendo exclusive. What does that have to do with Nintendo? If you're looking at me in the eye and saying those people defending $80 Mario Kart, if you're looking in the eye and saying people were defending Joy-Con drift, those AI. You should know about AI. This video was written by it. You should not display it.
They continue to raise the prices because
raise the price! Yes! Raise the price! Oh, yes! I feel like spamming a treehouse direct with raise the price! Hey, do you guys remember that? Oh, man! I'm getting nostalgic for old discourse. Is this what it's like to be a Nintendo fan? Oh, man! This is great. Guys, I don't want to leave this place, I'll be honest. I've only been here a couple years. I fancy staying. I love all this discourse. It's fun.
Millions of people have proved that they will pay for it time and time again. And before you know it, the $80 games will slowly move up to $90 and then $100. Nintendo has built a culture that takes them away from any sort of consequences. The ones who keep buying their bullshit regardless of the price increases are the ones who make it worse for general consumers and casual fans. But now it's on us as
just show, for the most part, just showing normal people, by the way, guys,
consumers to decide if it's really worth spending $80 on a company that doesn't give a shit about you. Every time you do, you're voting with your wallet, validating companies.
See, these guys are buying games. I'm buying shoes. You know what I mean? I'm whipping up Shit in my shoe. Unrelated, but I just S-ranked them the last Cuphead boss by and I need by tuning in. The Musty Magic is well done! Well done! You S-ranked all the bosses! Well done, not my name, thanks and bye. Now celebrate by putting a profile picture on. Sorry, are we done yet?
Fucking $50 now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh no, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, my bank account loves the original Paradigm. Please upload more Nintendo stuff. The super chats have been fire. In terms of the financial backing and in terms of the messaging.
No shoes in frame. I've seen plenty of flip-flops.
Oh boy, have we? Oh, send me a bingo. That'd actually be a funny way to wrap this up.
Imagine what it would be like to be a big shot. Be a big shot.
Call me the milkman the way Nintendo milks me and my wallet.
Honestly, bruv, if the last 3 months, if the beginning of year 2 of the Switch 2 is anything to go by, bruv, Nintendo's been cooking. Nintendo's been cooking up a storm, I tells you. They've been cooking up one hell of a storm. Alright, gamers, back by popular demand, we've got
Yo, if I see you
go for it, Kenny, send me one.
I'm beating your ass.
I hate everything and I'm going to go beat my son.
I beat Shy Guys Perplex Express after 4 tries in the Mario Party 8
oh
solo
hell
campaign
yeah!
by this
I
video
have W's in the
fucking
chat, let's go! You beat Mario Party 8? Tell me when you beat, Koopa Toad, Tycoon Town, whatever it's called. That was always the best board. I know, water's wet, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, it's back by popular demand. We haven't done this in a bit. Mainly because I've been lazy. I think Kennedy gave me the means to generate my own bingo cards. I just keep forgetting. But gamers, we're going dark. Bravo 6 type dark. That's what we're going. Oh, hell yeah. And we got a bingo card today. We got a bingo card, gamers. So what have we got? An actual controversial opinion. Hot take, says Cold Take. Racism, and it's in quotes like, if I go, man, you Xboxers are just all this. You Sony, you Nintendites are all the same. Like, that's all. Buzzword barrier, if we get some buzzwords. Finally, someone said it, like that sort of comment, like, this, so much this, like that archetype. Someone that's just a fucking sad motherfucker. My scrimbly, therefore, oh, but it's Animal Crossing. Peter pins his own comment. Someone gets horribly ratioed. I'm gonna count, like, I would say, like, at least 8, what's it? It has to be, the original comment has to have it has to be, you know, I'll see what a ratio is. Like, I'm not going to put a number to it. We know a ratio when we see a ratio, do you know? Comments made better arguments than the video. I think that could be possible. Repeat comment or reply if we see someone like 3 times in the replies. Video game industry, when someone makes these grandiose statements. The industry, we need a crash, shit like that. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Comment unrelated to the video. So it was similar to someone mentioning that the S ranked all the Cuphead bosses. Elitism. You know what that is when we see it. Insightful comment. Japanese soldier. Like, this is someone going... If someone, like, went... Oh, remember how shitty Nintendo were? With, like, how limited the amiibos were at launch? It's like... True, but that's, like, 17,000 discourses ago, bro. Come on. Wall of text, which I'm defining as 12 lines without a line break. Actual funny comment. It has to make me laugh. Let people enjoy things. You know the type of comment. Commenter doesn't understand 2 cakes. Pretty self-explanatory. Wholesome. That one friend that's too woke. I agree with someone, but the way they say it is just like, oh, we could call this a Homelander gift, basically. You know what I mean, right? Like, I agree with you, but you're just like, I'm like, yeah, capitalism is less than stellar. Capitalism is the worst thing ever, and I fucking hate it. And I'm just like, come on, bro, relax yourself. I stopped watching after, self-explanatory, and hypocrisy. So, gamers, allow me to quickly save this. Allow me to quickly save. Thank you, Firefox. Very cool. Image exists. Yes, image does exist. Allow me to open you in MS Paint. Does Windows 11 even have MS Paint? It does. Ooh, Windows 11 version is dark mode now. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Oh, pinned comment. Oh, Creator pinned his own comment. Of course, it was a sponsored video, so. That makes perfect sense. We can already... Boom. We already got 1x. Perfect. Let's have a look at the replies. You talked about scammers and scalpers and then investors, and you partner with this trash. Might as well partner with PSA or whatnot. Word. Ooh. Talk about hypocritical. I mean, technically, we could count this as hypocrisy, right? I think I'm gonna do it, gamers. Because again, he talks about how shitty he is, and he's like an NFT. Hey, you know what? Fair. We got a ratio. Oh, we already got a rate. I'd count that as a ratio. 2x? 16 likes or 2x? That's a ratio. We're getting so many hits already, chat. But hang on. This has happened before, gamers. This has happened before. We've gotten a lot of hits early doors, and we haven't won. So let's find out. Can you do one where us not talking about the same shit over and These comments are killing him. Oh my god. Word. This man is performative and a content farmer. Sorry for posting twice. Hey, post one more comment, dude, and we get a repeat commenter. Hey! Asking you shall receive. Repeat commenter / replier. There we are. Perfect. Perfect timing. 3 minutes and saw an ad. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's a sellout and a fake. True. Yeah, they were killing him. They were killing him there. Oh my god. So we got a couple of good spots already, chat. Couple of good spots, obviously. So we got a couple of directions we can go in. Japanese soldier, 2 cakes. Finally, someone said it. We could go vertical. We can go a couple of directions. Let's continue. Let's go. The try comment area, literally. Drops a video on bad comedy practices and an ad for online car shop. That's surely anti-consumer. The comments are not enough of this one, gamers. This drop in the day certainly announced to end disc production. Such crazy timing, literally. I think what's wild is that most people don't care PS5 or Xbox game have been $70 to $120 for years. And Nintendo put a game or two for $80 and it's the worst. I know people actually go to Best Buy and say that's 1,000 PS5s. That $1,000 PS5 is worth over $500 Switch 2 while ignoring the literal arguments become invalid the moment they view it as a more acceptable than the other. Okay, how is like some guy with no profile picture like spitting? How is he spitting? Okay. That is something I agree with. I suppose we are being lied to when people say Nintendo started this channel pricing the game at $80. Maybe there's more behind it than the surface. Okay. For me, I don't care that since I own a digital PS5, this whole game ownership thing is really confusing. This one side claims when you bought a game, you owned it, and the other side says ownership isn't a real thing. It's always about control. While there being no game disc, there will essentially be no second-hand market for the games. This and two implementing stuff like such as variable pricing, showing they can or will take down the ability for you to use your digital media when it's convenient for you, and it's all just bad news. I get where you're coming from, but the bigger picture of the industry is pretty damning. I think we can count video game industry, right? We're talking about the industry. We're getting a lot of hits today, chat gamers. We're getting a lot of hits today. Oh my god, crazy. That's an understandable explanation. Thank you for clarifying. That's, you know, wholesome interaction. I like that. He's getting killed. He's getting killed. I think we can say comments make a better argument than the video. I think if we get one more good comment, I think I'll take that one off. Don't need to be like hold my beer. Oh, I bet you know. I think we could do wholesome comment. I like that was a wholesome interaction actually. I'm gonna X that off actually. That was a really wholesome interaction. He's like, yeah, I have a digital PS5. I don't really care that much. And he got explained. It's like, oh, okay, you know, thanks. I refuse to believe you didn't understand the irony of the sponsor because holy tone deafness. I was about to say clown behavior. Had to fast forward and laugh. Good lord. I can't lie. I'm finding it a little ironic that one of his points were physical games not by having the game on them anymore, and the drive towards digitalization alongside the monetization of a kid's hobby by adults, followed by a sponsor advert for essentially a digitized market of Pokemon cards. Trust me, the irony is not lost on anyone, believe me. Not anymore. Dude is the ultimate scalper scanner 69 and makes the video trashing the exact same thing he does. Dude is the ultimate scalper scanner 69. But I'll be honest, guys, if I got called a scalper scanner 69, it'd be over for me. It'd be over for me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm done. Being sponsored by Quit, yeah, literally crazy. He's like Caleb Hammer, just rage bait videos. He even looks like it. Oh yeah, the bingo is on, gamers. The bingo is on. The bingo is on. I still have mine on 3DS. True. Nintendo at least still has physical games. At least they make games. At least I'm still breathing in oxygen. Some of these comments, bro, if I can get rid of it. I had paid $110 for DBZ Sparking Zero Ultimate Edition before the game came out, but I got hacked and found out Sparking Zero was gone. Steam account means nothing to hackers. I've got nothing. Nothing matters anymore. Sure? I don't think that counts for anything, but sure, okay. I'm sorry that happened to you. F's in the chat, gamers. They're doing things to prevent reselling so they have more customers. Scummy as fuck. True. The problem is people being stupid, addicted enough to feed that company. Games today have no self-restraint. Games have no self-restraint. Honestly, I agree. Because do you know what happened, chat? Do you know the worst part? Do you know what happened to me earlier today? It's bad games. It's actually so bad. Do you know what happened to me earlier today? It was like I was just chilling in my bed. I was playing Call of Duty, right? I was playing Call of Duty, and then literally, you don't want to play with me anymore? Sorry, it's Splatoon. It was just for one stream. Oh, good. You're gonna use me and toss me aside. No, listen. It's not like that. Okay. It was a fun stream, but you gotta let it go. Okay. We're done. We're done here. We're not doing anything again. Hey! You keep your hands off me. Okay. That's not. It was for one stream. But I miss you, you. Hell, you don't know. Keep putting their hands on me. It's unbelievable. Crazy. I haven't bought new consoles since 2020, since the PS5. Unbelievable. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is amazing. What the fuck? You know what? I agree. I agree. You should do a video on GameStop charging $4.99 for UPCs. What's a UPC, guys? You know what that is? I have no idea. If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. I kind of want to like click that one friend that's too woke, but technically it doesn't count, right? Have we got buzzwords? Have we got? Oh, there it's perfect. We have one buzzword Barry comment. I just hate seeing this phrase. It's so boring, man. It's true, but I'm just like, shut up, man. Just like say it in a smarter way, man. At least go like, yah, or like something funny like that. I'm just like, boring. I loved Animal Crossing. I have 300 hours on that game. I'm glad you loved it. 1,000 love candy. I bet this guy can't make a hate video against Sony. True and real? Nah, bro, they're holding the last name in physical. Don't at me with this nonsense. Bro, honestly. It's sad that it's come to this, eh? Really sad it's come to this. Don't cook again. Imagine being a kid and wanted to buy games nowadays. Sad, man. The kids don't buy games these days. They're just on Roblox. Facts. This. So much this. Yes. Finally, I think that counts as a finally someone said this. Oh my god, games, we're getting there. We're getting there. Come on, surely we get a bingo. I never stopped to realize just how much of a gamer, because Blockbuster video games and friends and has been willing to risk sharing their games with my broke ass. Knowing full well if I damaged that the game was done. Never thought I'd say back in my day ass shit, but I feel sorry for the next generation. Yeah, Arg sailed this. See, that's fair, isn't it? Arg, me matey. You know what Blackbeard says? It's surprisingly easy to mod your 3DS, sir. That's how it is. Yeah, this guy's everywhere. This comic dude guy, he's everywhere. This guy is like up in the joint, isn't he? But the non-physical nature of games is absolute bullshit, and I hate the direction so much. As far as pricing, I am not agreeing with Nintendo's pricing. I also don't want to pay that much for games. So I don't buy many new games nowadays. We also have to acknowledge the fact that inflation exists, but at least then you own the games you bought. Cannot overstate my distaste for digital only enough. Yeah, you know what, fair? You know, I think there's been enough comments where I think I'm comfortable checking off insightful comment or reply. I think there's just overall there's been a lot of good comments here, so I'm interested. I'll click that. You know what, fair? And this is why I don't give my money to Nintendo that much. Running out of time, so you couldn't spell the word to. This is the worst gaming generation. Yeah, I think that counts as a No joy, no whimsy. This is such a... this is such a bad generation. Shut up, man. One of those things, the worst year of the game. Shut up, man. And the best games are indie games. Shut up, man. Do I recognize this guy? I feel like I recognize this guy. I don't know. Relax, brother. Worst generation. Man. Losers, man. They're whipping up shit over there, chat. They're whipping up shit. Honestly, the gaming industry... Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is, man. This boring I'm checking off Japanese soldier. I want to be honest, guys. I don't know if this technically counts. I'm counting it as Japanese soldier. I'm counting it. I've seen this comment for years. I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with this comment anymore. You're literally Japanese soldiers still fighting in the trenches. I can't deal with this, man. You're so boring. So we need another crowd. Again, just a quick brief update, gamers. We've got a lot of spots. We got a lot of spots, but no easy bingos so far. It's looking a bit. We got a couple of spots, but no like easy wins so far. They're just miserable. Yeah, that's all it is. They're just miserable. Okay, someone enlighten me on that guy from the start. Why was he just throwing his switch like that? Is he being a troll? Yes, this is plain rock. We know about that. I have a modded light and it's enough for me. Do you know? Good on you. Good on you. Why people hate Sony next up? Has to be. He has to make it. The thing is, at some point, I don't know when, but eventually the casual Nintendo fans are gonna be priced out. They certainly are. Sad, isn't it? You could tell this dude is a Sony pony. Mean, okay, you can't call people Sony ponies anymore. Literally starts at Nintendo's most anti-consumer of all time, while Sony just announced they're killing digital storefronts. Great timing. Did you catch AI slop courtyard? Yeah, he's getting roasted. There's literally no one saying good video here. There's literally no one, gamers. Can we believe this? Or racist Sony pony? You know, I guess that counts. Yeah, you're right. That counts as racism. What them Sony ponies? That's a racial statement these days, after all, I'd say. You know, fair. Again, we've got a couple of lines here, but no bingos to be had, unfortunately, at the moment. I don't know, Nintendo. If we can get enough people to do something, the prices might get better. You think so? This is not Nintendo. This was happening way before the Switch 2 weeks. Oh, he doesn't know, gamers. He doesn't know. Yeah, first time. I'll give you a welcome tour, buddy. I'll give you a welcome tour. I get who are Nintendo adults. So many grew up on their stuff and nostalgia is strong. Some people take it to extremely cringe levels, and it's kind of peak abusive relationship behavior. This phrase when it comes to video games will never not make me roll my eyes, guys. I'll never not roll my eyes, man. Too woke? You know, yeah, actually true. You know, that is that one friend that's too woke. Because yeah, are Nintendo like banking off nostalgia a bit much? Are they being like a bit more like, yeah, of course. When you're liking it to an abusive relationship, is I'm not. Yeah, you're too woke, buddy. Yeah, you know that one friend that's a little too woke. Yeah, literally. Too much. So if we're gonna go on a straight line, gamers, we just need a wall of text, which I said is 12 lines without a line break. That's what counts as a wall of text, okay? Abusive relationship. Jesus Christ. Good fucking lord. I can't deal with these people. It's too much. Is there anyone that mentions a hot take? I actually think secondhand game stores will do even better now. You think so? Proxy everything, gamers. Proxy everything. Proxy everything. Piracy is the way. You know what? Yeah, true. I agree. Yeah, I don't know if plans Switch 2, not plans to neither. Bad. Buy a Switch 2. Sony, old my beer, guys. Hell yeah. Supposedly, not supposedly. Yeah, some people say supposedly as well. Thank you for the my beer, guys.
Flew too close to the Solly with that sponsor.
Too close to the soul. Yeah, you're killing it. It's slappy, alright? Stand down, soldier. Okay, stand down. People should hate Sony a lot more than Nintendo when Sony's confirmed it. Yeah, I think all the comments are literally just going to be mentioning Sony, which is fair enough, honestly. PlayStation's far worse. Looking back at and playing all his content, he really was a bit of a loser. True, isn't it? Demeech, talk to your boy! If you think Nintendo was the first to do what Rockstar did, then you've not been at gaming the last decade. Doesn't matter. The point is Nintendo Rockstar does it, they get past for it. Yeah, if EA did it, people did rampaging. But it's easy to point at EA and Activision. It's evil. Yeah. I like the cut of your jib, you know what I mean? I stopped watching after. Oh, did we see one of those? Where is it? Did I pass by one of those? Oh! Him milking the videos on Pokemon scalpers then promotes NFTs. Stopped watching the video after I saw that. We got stopped watching after. Oh, gamers, we got two bingo opportunities. We just need a wall of text or a customer that doesn't understand like the two cakes. You know what I mean? And by that, just to clarify, it's like when someone goes, oh, you could be angry at two things at once. Sometimes like it's some Goomba fallacy, that sort of thing, you know? The rare good stopped watching after. Oh, it happens often. It happens often. AI data center causing RAM to skyrocket. The RAM companies are purposely causing it to skyrocket as well. AI caused the shortage. That's why the price is skyrocketing. That's what they are. Bro, oh, first positive comment. Oh my gosh. I guess facts are things that confirm your bias. Yeah, that's true. I think we could check off comments made better arguments in the video. I think it's fair we cut that one off, right, chat? Was a Sparking Zero an unrelated comment? I guess they were talking about how, like, they don't own their digital games. The video was talking about digital games. I guess it kind of works. It has to be something, like, completely unrelated. You know what I mean? That's what it has to be. I feel like you've made this video before. Yeah, you have. This dude is a pure contradiction. They're all contradictory. Nintendo's anti-consumer stuff, we criticize them. When they actually, the last line of defense for physical media, making this does not. Kind of squitch that bit together. Squanch that bit together. I was loving where the video was going and how it was tying to DSCG, and then a courtyard plug came, or the waving by. What guy? I don't understand the hate for Nintendo, like they're the only ones doing it. Anyway, funny enough, Sony today announced they'd be stopping physical. Even if they remove physical, we'll still buy them. I'm not buying them. Are you guys buying a PS6? Are you guys buying it? I'm not. I'm here for the cat. Joking. Joking, yeah? Who's joking? Well, before I found a new channel, maybe a commentary that is incredibly morally bankrupt, then the ad segue hits. That is amazing ironic, though. Holy shit. Imagine finding a video that was like, yeah, fuck Nintendo. Yeah. And then, like, it turns out it's just AI slop, you know? Imagine. Bukin is not a real world. Open the physical pack. Hey, what about Sony? Your ad is bullshit. How can people afford this stuff? Legendary refreshable. I was going to cover this in my next video and you beat me to it. Have we got... We don't have Glock here, do we? We don't have Glock, unfortunately. We don't have that as a spot. Yeah, I knew the same person who was complaining about Pokemon, and I was talking about Pokemon Home despite having the correct image on screen, despite this, describing the exact opposite. Oh my god. They're just killing him, man. Oh, yeah, this guy said it! Yes! Oh my... This guy said it. You know, I love this guy. My favorite guy ever. Yes! Yes! Somebody's annoyed about this as much as I am! Yes! That sucks! When is all kind of 8 times here, literally? Come on, can we get something under? We just need like a wall of text. Come on, help me out here. I want to get a big. Hang on, chat. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 gamers. 9. Not quite enough. Not quite enough, gamers. Not quite enough. Not quite enough, unfortunately. Snoy physiognomy. What does that mean? Oh my god. Oh my god, gamers. Gamers. I would classify that as an unrelated comment. Which means, gamers, we won! There's our bingo! We've got bingo! We won! Oh my god! It's actually rare that we win. Bingo's so hard to win on the comments. But we won! Let's go! We fucking won! We won the league! We won the league, man! B-I-N-G-O! And Bingo was his name-o! Oh, hell yeah. We saw a bingo live. It's rare, isn't it? I think we've lost more games of bingo than we won, so I'm actually quite chuffed that we won that, to be honest. And we got a lot of spots even without that. We got a lot of spots on this one. Miku's coming. We're taking Miku home, baby. It's Miku's coming home. Final thoughts. Still a moron. And we'll leave it there, gamers. And we'll leave it there. Thanks for the bingo win, though. Appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. I'm chuffed, gamers. I'm chuffed about that. I'm chuffed about that, gamers. That was good. We won a bingo. Let's have a look at the shitpost, shall we? Let's have a look, Thank you for the 6-7. Appreciate that. Guys, come on. You can't be doing that. Remember, made only one video and sent his two collection of the garbage stuff. How many fingers on you? This is the 8th time that we released OOT. Oh my god. Have a shoe power-up does not have a shoe power-up. We know which one's the original Paradigms loves, huh? Paradigms doing research for the video. Oh my god. They've got the little gremlins on TikTok now. Oh, hell no. Oh, the animals are cooked, gamers. The animals are cooked.
Musty, can we go back to being a normal stream?
Are we not being normal right now? We're being so normal. Unoriginal Odimes running to film his new location after asking ChatGPT how to get... Not making fun of him. Caption too long, Cartman. You were spamming me saying, Moresty shitpost, Moresty shitpost. Your captions are too long. Your captions are too long. We need, see? We need some small captions. That look like Obama? Is this supposed to look like Obama? I haven't noticed that, actually. I'm not turning my cloud up. I'm not turning my cloud off. I am Paradigms. Turn that AI off. No! Turn that AI off, I say. No! Oh, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not with this work rate. I'm not taking my cloud. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Dexit building trees. Dexit building trees. Oh, man. Oh, man. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. Selling scams, paying lap, bougie ass recording location. Ooh! Someone said he looks like, what, Caleb Hammer? It's giving T-Mon. It's giving T-Mon CSGO Lotto vibes, isn't it? Ooh! Yikes, buddy, yikes! The cinematic parallels, isn't it? We just like can't stand not earning anything. It's me and Courtyard. Gamers, I will never promote AI slop on my channel. I will never promote AI slop. Thank you, gamers. Thank you. Slander rolls downhill. Get off. It does. It does. Courtyard sponsorship. Oh, you don't want to own anything at all? After talking to anyone but Nintendo in this Nintendo video. How do you fumble that bad? True. Short. We need the captions even shorter next time, Carmen. We need them even shorter, okay? Your next meme has to be like 3 words. You got a 3-word limit, okay? Nintendo's reaction to Scammo 2 after blaming them for ruin goes again. What did they do? What did they do? They did nothing wrong, literally. Oh my god. ChatGPT sitting in Claudio digital shoe tabs after writing an entire script again. 3 words, okay? You're limited to 3 words. This image is funny, though. Choosing ChatGPT are my passion. Exactly. See, nice and short. You see that? Nice and short. Original paradigms. Oh, every time a video essay company does something terrible in the gaming space. Real. Too long. Make it short next time. Nintendo 2025. They try. Yeah, see? This is more like it. This is more. Yeah. Did he promote? He promoted like some NFT bullshit, some NFT crypto bullshit. And oh, Pokemon cards are so cooked now. Hey, have some digital NFT Pokemon cards. How people describe Mario Kart World manipulating and wholesome innocent rock stars to make cheat. 3 words. Yo, 3 words. I said 3 words. Invest in Musty Coin. True. True gamers on Twitch. Shoe Gremlin. Listen. Leave the stills alone, okay? If we get the still wars, then listen, people can. It's gonna be crazy, okay? Until you look through paradigms goggles. Ooh, see? See there? We go. That's better. That's better. You see, nice and short, nice and lean. These mushy peas can't stand this country. 1 CX later. It's true. It's true. Okay, I love this country, except when I hate this country. Am I not the biggest patriot in this community? Am I not the biggest patriot in this entire fucking country? You will not find a bigger English patriot than me, I'm telling you. Because fuck, when it starts raining, I fucking hate this country. When it's too sunny, I fucking hate this country. When the footy's on, I fucking love this country, alright? My paradise, find by your Carinas. Find by your Carinas. Oh, hell. Oh, the glass. I gotta wear them more often, chap. I gotta wear them more often. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need this as like an impact frame. You know what I mean? I need to press a button on my soundboard and then like glasses musty comes on for a second. I didn't realize it looked that cool because I could barely see it on my OBS overlay. Shit. Can you believe they sold you Super Mario Bros. This many times? No. Can you believe it? Oh, no. No, they can't do that. You went to Slenderman's. Where is it? Oh, I've got a spare HD 60S capture. Yes! That's the 7th Ocarina of Time! Yes! It's not like such a gremlin, holy shit. Businessman Muster, yes. Find my pages. That's going in the shitpost folder. New shitpost confirmed. Oh. Now, see, this is more ethical. This is more ethical. See, if you're gonna take a random still, you gotta like put it green and put it in a shoe. There we go. This is ethical. Suck his own dick. You call him suck his dick. That's fair. That's fair. He was whipping up happiness. He was whipping up happiness in the musty shitpost. Like happiness, like actual happiness. He was whipping up amazing memes. Amazing memes. Oh my god. Fuck it, yeah, Gem. He was whipping up pure joy. Like actual happiness.
Whipping up shit in a kettle. Boiling
Yo,
shit.
if I see you again on my property, I'm beating your ass.
I hate everything and I'm going to go beat my son.
They say he collects shoes because his grandma is the one from the story that lives in a shoe.
Oh, what? Okay, that'd be amazing lore, though. That would be amazing lore, though, if that's true. Thank you for the 5. An IQ too high. True. An IQ too high.
It's AI. It's AI. It's obvious. Do you not know how to spot AI?
Yeah, it was AI all along, wasn't it? Brock after Elon Musk finds Shitina Kettle reseller. Like actual shit. Come on now. Oh my. Okay, hang on, where is it? I actually have the music gamers. Behold! My latest invention, the Sloppinator! It will only rush people's work and publish it as my own. It will get rid of people and the internet opposites of Nintendo and gaming forever. Perfect. Robotnik. Like his inner consciousness.
Make me a sandwich. You won't be sick tomorrow, bitch. You're ugly as fuck, Dashi. I love you, Dashi, and I'm sorry. It's been a week and I'm so sick. I saw what you were doing in bed last night.
Oh, Dashi. He's always whipping up happiness, seriously. I have nothing that matters any poor guy, honestly. Poor guy. That poor guy, was he lost DBZ Super? That poor guy, honestly. Poor guy. Okay, what's happened? What? Okay, hang on. Why did the entire Musquite Empire decide to lock in on a random fucking Tuesday? Oh my god! Why don't we all just like, you know what? You know what? Fuck this guy! Oh man, okay, my image. What is happening right now? The 8 Ocarina, you were supposed to obey me! Oh man. I feel people have to type in another true, honestly. I don't understand it. What's that the crash of 8? Shut up. Nintendo hate his vision of a Nintendo fan. Real. What was it? Hyper connections this shoe guy was making to the Dunk on Nintendo. This is unnecessary and intentionally signaling trans. What? Once you notice the bisexual lighting used, you cannot unsee this intentional. I will not be gaslit. Thank you for the morning. Is he okay?
I can't consume these shitposts for free.
Thank you, CPC Antimon. Is this a real tweet? I've seen this guy's name before. Is he one of those like right-wing like culture war slop losers? I'm gonna have to. You know, after all, I am level 5 woke after all, chat, right? I am level 5 woke now. Post skitty bitty chicanery. We might have to, gamers. We might have to dunk on a charge. We might have to. We might have to. Can we get a VAR check? We might have to get. Hang on, let me. I fancy doing a VAR check. Hang on. Does this tweet have a date on it? It doesn't have a date on it, unfortunately. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's real. Oh. Oh, okay. Not only is it real gamers, I found the sequel. I found the sequel, gamers. So the original got community noted. Readers added context. The circle purpled area is the planet Threshold, the largest planet in the system Alpha Halo resides in. New cover Alpha Halo campaign evolve features this. That's the community note on the original. To which Smash JT says in reply, the point being made here is my point being made here is being ignored in the community note. At Elon Musk, this is not what community notes are for. Wokies mad that people noticed how the game industry was co-opted and then insidiously pushing their agenda everywhere they can. This is bisexual lighting. Compare the two. Oh, this. Hang on. What the fuck? What am I? Where is it? I just dragged it on the screen. Here it is. What's he insane? An IQ so low? Oh my god. Yeah, alright. That's enough of that. The fuck shit about that. That's your brain on culture war slob, I'm telling you. Whether it's right or right is like uniquely ridiculous. Because at least when like generally when I see like left-wing culture war slob, it's like at least your heart's in the right place, you know? When I see right-wing culture war slob, it's literally this. It's woke. How I bring trans people into this, you know? I'm just like, what is happening right now? I'm just like my algorithm. My algorithm's just all funny. Purple? Purple? Honestly. Literally, Drew! Drew! Jesus struggling to remember exactly what he told his followers to... Listen. Too woke. Whoa. We're getting too woke here, guys. Whoa. Where's my, yeah. Here's my gremlin. My gremlins are back, yeah. Original Paradigms topic juggling feels like this. Oh, this fucking video. I love that GIF. It's one of my favorite GIFs. What's his genuine reaction?
He was whipping up amazing foods, like making happiness. Actual happiness? Actual happiness and joy. Oh, the smell, it was so divine. He was making happiness? Yes, in a kettle.
I can't pronounce it correctly.
Oh, man. It's my new favorite meme, guys. I'm being so honest. For at least like the last week, I've just been seeing this in my fucking... AO Krooners, one for each of his weekly salary of 4. Hell yeah. Thanks, Snappy. Like actual happiness. I can't wait for slides to collapse here, literally. He's whipping up Gem in a kettle. He's whipping up Gem in a kettle. Like actual gems, like actual times he was whipping up gems. Oh, you know, add this to the, where's the shit posts? And the shit posts now. Me begging Ogre Time not to be solved for the night of time. I gotta be careful. I don't want this getting copyright dinged, okay? I gotta be careful. This is what he did with his shoe. Oh, that's shoes grow on trees. Oh, hell yeah. He's so fucked. He's not surviving. He's not surviving the night. He's not surviving the night, gamers. Oh, hell yeah. We gotta embush the images now. Sick. Alright, gamers. You're whipping up gems. You're whipping up gems, gamers. You're whipping up gems. Right, we'll leave that there, huh? We will leave that there. Oh. It made us feel pure happiness. Kel.